I was crying because I had not somebody here in United States. I was by myself and my son. I did not see my green card because my ex-husband took it. In the beginning, I was in a shelter for around 2.5 months.
Domestic violence is a tragic reality in everyone's community, not only in St. Louis. We're all dealing with that. We're all trying to figure out a way to help these survivors.
In the shelter, they called me and they said, Zahra, we have a good news for you. And they said there is a place, name is Lydia's house. Here, women are safe. Their children are safe.
So Lydia's house offers up to 2 years of transitional housing at absolutely no cost to victims. We're that critical stepping stone between shelter and safe, independent living. Our advocates sit down with our women and they make a goal plan. They work through that goal plan at that woman's speed, and we try to help reach those goals for them. We have 31 apartments in one location and 19 in the other. We have all kind of 24/7 protection in place for video cameras, and we work with the St. Louis Police Department and the County Police Department to make sure that, we have extra protection in place.
Everyone is treated as an individual because what one resident may need, another resident may not need. So I want to make sure that we are really transparent and meet them where they are in their life.
When I came here, I needed to see a doctor. At that time, I had not any insurance, I had not any job, nothing.
Probably the very last time a woman visited the emergency room was the worst day of her life because she's just left that abuser. They trust no one when they've been abused.
The agencies we work with, Lydia's house is unique because part of the importance of having the on-site clinic is the availability of medical care without having to go back to their traditional providers of medical care where they might be recognized or identified.
Every time a woman goes back to the abuser, that risk of being killed is higher, and sometimes it happens in a snap. And some of the biggest stories were our pet was used as a weapon, it was used as a control issue for the children, and our pet was beaten, and we worry where the pet is now. So when a woman goes to shelter, the APA helps take care of that pet until they get into Lydia's house. And now all of Lydia's house apartments are pet friendly.
I had 3 lawyers in there at legal service. One of them for my divorce process, one of them was for my green card process. I had another lawyer from legal service for my citizenship.
I work with Lydia's house. Once we get a referral, can take on cases that involve getting orders of protection. We are able to spend some time explaining the court system, explaining the legal process.
We opened a social enterprise called Lydia's Ladle, and I developed the work hours around the work hours of a mother.
We prep the food here fresh every single day, and we distribute through all of St. Louis. And what we do is we build their self-confidence. It builds them up and makes them better.
The day I got the call and found out that we won that humanitarian award, I had to sit down and just breathe for a second, because I think it was the biggest validation of what we do. Vizient gave us enormous energy to know that people care about what we do, that we need to be there.
Thank God for our donors and the grants that we have, which we're very grateful for, but I believe it may take a little more so that we can expand.
Donate money so these organizations can keep going, so we can do what we do. There's a simple number across the United States to call at 1-800-799-SAFE. They will answer that phone. They will give you the resources locally in the community.
I lost a friend several years back to domestic violence. If she would have had a place like this to come to, I really believe things would have turned out differently.
I'm glad in United States is a place like Lydia's house, women can get help.